So on this ride, we're going to go to church. Let's see what the bike parking is like, how far it is, and how challenging it is to get to church. These days, Provincetown has 4 currently operating churches. Used to have a lot more. We'll see a couple of the former churches along this ride into town before ending at our destination. So let's go on a ride to church. The first church we're going to head to is right up here on Commercial Street. Just a couple of blocks from the East End Market. It's notable because it's the only church that's actually on the waterfront. Wait for a car to pass. We're going to turn left here onto Commercial Street. Oh, they're actually turning towards me. You can't see them, they're off camera. Waiting for the truck to go by. All right. So this little brown building up ahead with the yellow trim on the right-hand side. That's the first church that we're going to encounter on this little ride. It's St. Mary's of the Harbor Episcopal Church. This is their parking lot right here. I love to come here to check on the tides and the weather. This fantastic view. You can see Macmillan Pier over there. It's a bit overcast today. It was really, really rainy this morning. Rainy and super windy. Kind of felt like a hurricane was coming through. So the church also has this, bike rack. It falls into that antique category I sometimes talk about. It's made of wood, so it has been rebuilt a number of times in the 10 years that I've been living here in town. But it does its job. There used to be a set of stairs here as well, so folks could go over this seawall to the beach, but the stairs were destroyed in a storm and haven't been replaced. Go around the front. So this is St. Mary. I'm never sure which way to turn this thing. This is St. Mary of the Harbor. See, it has a cross on the little cupola, more than a steeple. A beautiful front garden here. And the garden has a bunch of sculptures. There's a particularly notable one by local bronze caster, local sculptor. There's a particularly notable one by a local sculptor who made a lot of small bronzes. It is a sundial in the form of a rabbit. So that's St. Mary's of the Harbor. So as we ride by this building up ahead, you might say, oh, it's got a steeple. Was that a church? Well, no. That was originally built as the Eastern Schoolhouse. It's now the home to WOMR Radio and the Schoolhouse Gallery. still quite windy. Coming up on the right, you see a smaller building with a steeple. That is now the Packard Gallery. It was originally a Christian Science church. The steeple dead ahead is the Provincetown Public Library, which was originally built as a Methodist church. So the church is actually our destination today, is the Unitarian Universalist Meetinghouse. Ooh, wicked pothole. That wasn't fun. You can see a tall white building behind this tree up above. That used to have a steeple on it. That was the Church of the Pilgrims. Today it is a sake, an Asian fusion restaurant that has an amazing interior with spectacular, church-sized windows. The church that is our destination is right up here on the right. I'm going to take a right-hand turn in front of Whalers Wharf. And here she is. So this is the Provincetown Unitarian Meetinghouse. This is the Provincetown Unitarian Universalist Meetinghouse. Down here to the right is, I have to tilt down a little bit for you. Is the bike rack. It's not terribly exciting. So this is the church bike rack. It falls again into that category of antique. It's an old rusty steel bike rack. It gets filled in the summer with folks using it. Doesn't meet any modern standards though for parking a bike at, and I certainly can't really fit my bike in it, but it's here. It's right at the front door. You can't really beat having a bike parking space right at the front door of the church, so it does its job. So that was it. That was the trip to church. So pretty straightforward, straight shot down Commercial Street. There are two other churches that we won't see on today's ride. One is the Methodist Church, which replaced the one that is now the public library. That's over on Champaign Road, and the St. Peter's Catholic Church, which is up on the hill in the center of town. Next to the high school. So those are Provincetown's churches. This is how easy it is to get to church. So I'd love to find out, can you ride to church in your community? Do you have to drive? Is it a building surrounded by a parking lot? Or is it a beautiful historic building with a gorgeous lawn where folks can socialize before and after services? I'd love to hear more about what it's like to ride a bike to church in your community. Thanks for watching, and you can check out lots of other everyday bike ride trips in the playlist up above. Thanks for joining me, and have a great ride. Bye-bye.